guys, I'm so excited to create these fun toadstool mushrooms with you. They're super easy and fun. All right, so I'm going to do a little one today. This is 8 by 10, so you guys can do whatever size you want. I'm going to show you how to draw it. I'm going to use a marker so you can see it easier on the camera. So think of the cap of a mushroom almost like a triangle with rounded corners, okay? So here we go. Watch. I'm going to go up and in, curve around and back out like that. Okay, almost like a rainbow. And then the bottom part, I'm going to curve a little bit and go up like that, and then curve around again like that. All right, the bottom part is the stem here, and it's more narrow at the top and it comes down wider. More narrow at the top, comes down wider. And then I'm going to go around like that and around like that. Okay. That's just, again, kind of basic, not perfect, but mushrooms aren't perfect. Art's not perfect. Now watch this. I'm going to do another one. So this one is just going to be more of a triangle with rounded corners without showing the bottom of it. And same thing. This one I'm going to do maybe a little bit bigger. And then we'll do the stems. Okay, that's it for the drawing part because we'll add the details as we paint it. So we're going to be working our way from the background to the foreground. All right, so I have already made several of these. So that's why my hands are all dirty and I have them right here. I had extra paint, so I wanted to do another video. I'm going to start with the background. I'm going to use greens and yellow. I'm going to mix it right on my canvas. So here's a nice green. See that? I'm going to scoop up some yellow and mix it right on there. Look at that. Now, what if you want it lighter? Well, you could put some white in there and make it a little bit lighter. See that? All right. So I'm going to do the whole background green. You can do it dark. You can do it light. You can do it yellow green. Just get the whole background covered. And again, I think that showing the different greens and yellows makes it look more interesting. See? And then you want to do the ground too. And again, you can make it lighter, you can make it more yellow, you can make it more green. I'm not worried about it being perfect. And this is why my hands are so dirty, because I'm using a small canvas today. But you can use any size canvas that you want to. And again, I like when it looks a little bit darker around the edges, kind of fades as it goes in. See that? You do what you like. Okay. And then after you get the background done, you guys are going to do the tops of the mushrooms. You're not even going to worry about the dots yet. You're just going to do the tops of the mushrooms. Don't worry if you get a little green in there. It could just be part of your shading. All right. And then you're going to need some brown and some white to get it like a tan color. You can put a little bit more white in there to make it a little bit lighter. Just want to make sure it has contrast. See that? And then the underside of my mushroom. Brown. It's okay if you get a little red in there. I want to mix my background up a little bit, blend it in a little bit more. Okay, now you can put any kind of flowers that you want to on it. I'm going to just throw some purple ones on here. I'm going to overlap it and put them here. I'm just using like tap, 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 tap. Do as many flowers, any kind that you want to. Then you're going to do the little white dots on there. Make sure that some of your white dots go off the edge. Okay, and they should be different sizes, different shapes. I'm really just letting the bristles do my dots for me. And if you still see through your white, you can give it a second coat. Once it's dry, don't do it while it's wet. Okay. Put some little baby dots on your little mushrooms. You can always add a fairy or a frog or a gnome to it if you want. You could add some lines in here to the undercap of your mushroom. You could do dark lines. I'm going to put a little bit of a dark ring right here. Right here. You can make it black, you can make it brown, and you can outline everything, make it pop out, make it stand out. We're making fun art, not fine art. It doesn't have to be perfect, okay? Oop, I just got a big chunk of black. And if you don't want to outline it with the black, don't. Maybe you wait for it to dry and use a Sharpie. And take your time. You don't have to keep up with me. You can add more flowers to it. Here's one with more flowers to it. Okay, these little baby ones, these are 8 by 10. Okay, you can, again, add anything that you want to it. Here's another 8 by 10. And then this is a big 16 by 20. So you guys just keep creating, think outside the box, do what you want to, have fun. It's fun art, you guys, not fine art. Okay, just keep creating and think outside the box. I'll see you guys again soon. I'm Denyse with Artist at Heart Paint Party.